Hello, and welcome to a Light Reading Innovator video series where we're discussing how companies in the global communications industry are changing and what's going to happen next. I'm Kelsey Zeiser. I'm an editor here at Light Reading, and today I'm joined by Drew Guckenberger, Vice President of High Speed Interconnect at MaxLinear. Good to see you, Drew.
Good to see you, Kelsey. Thanks for making the time.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So, we're going to talk today a little bit about optical networking and also its role in the demand for AI applications, which are exploding right now. Before we get into that, tell us a little bit about yourself and the latest in MaxLinear's approach in optical networking.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for the intro, Kelsey. So, yeah, my name is Drew Guckenberger. I run the High Speed Interconnect business unit at MaxLinear. We're focused on interconnects that are mainly in data centers and in AI deployments. I think the key challenges that we have there, as you said, the space is just exploding. Is how do we get higher rates as fast as possible while also getting lower power consumption? And so that's really at MaxLinear what we're focused on, whether it's our PAM4 DSPs with companion TIAs and drivers. How do we provide our customers the performance that they need with as low of power as possible?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the power consumption piece is especially critical with energy costs going up and just wanting to operate more efficiently. I know that's a big priority for customers, so that's a great area to focus on. Would love to hear more about the AI piece. Can you talk a little bit about how the increased demand for AI applications is impacting demand for interconnect chips?
Sure. I mean, I think you see as the number of GPUs is deploying, it's just exploding. There's 900 gigabytes per second coming off the back of one GPU from NVIDIA. So it's just an enormous demand. But what's interesting is that it's not just traditional optical modules. There's also applications for there's single mode, multi-mode. There's active electrical cables. There's LRO, half-retimed applications. And so what's happening is this market is growing so quickly that it's actually justifying sort of custom solutions for different interconnects. So we're seeing not just the market itself grow, but the sort of the ecosystem grow as well. And so we're focused on using our technology to provide solutions in all of those application spaces so that each level of interconnect can really be optimized, for what our customers need.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit about how you customize that for your customers? How do those conversations go?
Yeah, that's a good question. These customers sometimes know their problem, but not the solution. So it's really a partnership to work together to find the right operating point for them. For us, one of our key differentiators is actually that we develop all of our own SerDes. The full DSP SoCs are developed by us, and it's really optimized for the application. So we're able to, provide the lowest power out there, including the use of our 5 nanometer 100 gig per lane parts.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of my next question was how does MaxLinear's approach differ from what some other companies are doing in the market? Anything else that you wanted to highlight in terms of what differentiates MaxLinear?
Yeah, so certainly we focus on power and hitting having as good or better performance than our competition. And I think we do very well there. At the 100 gig generation, we certainly have, I think, the best power out there. As we move, to the next generation, we're differentiating in other ways as well, including moving to the Samsung Foundry with their 4 nanometer process. And that's actually a big differentiator for our customers because it provides not only supply chain diversity, but it provides geographic diversity with fabs both in Korea and the United States, which is becoming a bigger and bigger differentiator and requirement actually for a lot of our end customers.
Mm-hmm. And with the 4 nanometer chips, does that also improve, again, as we were talking about the power efficiency? What are some of the benefits there to your customers?
Yeah, I think it's another step, another node step, which helps. And then, of course, we're always learning and growing as well, and making architectural improvements
Mhm.
to get there. The power consumption in these networks, as you mentioned, is just astounding. And so every watt you can save is critical for the overall deployment.
Yeah, and as we were discussing, it's only going to increase as
Yeah,
AI continues to be such a huge focus for so many different companies.
for sure.
Anything else that you wanted to highlight in terms of what's next for high-speed interconnect?
Well, I think if you look at the industry as a whole, what's next? There's a roadmap, right, from 100 gig to 200 gig per lane, which we have chips for both, and then moving to 400 gig per lane. And so we're at the architectural phase in that area, um, working closely with our customers to really make sure we're solving their problems. But we're also finding that more and more customers want to talk about custom ASICs or custom designed interconnects. And so that's an additional area where we're looking at what can we do to fundamentally change the approach to networking for next generation or next generation AI systems, because something's got to give. And so working with our critical customers, we're making some really interesting progress there. But always looking to work with other people and find other areas to innovate together.
Certainly, yeah, it's definitely an exciting area. So, where can folks find more information about MaxLinear's approach to high-speed interconnect?
Yeah, I think the easiest place to start, of course, is with our website, maxlinear.com. You'll find some good information there, but critically, you can reach out and we can then have our sales team or our marketing team meet directly with you, and that's usually the best way with these sort of um, high-end SoC chips to really dig in and make sure we're solving the right problem for our customers.
Right. Well, thanks so much for joining me, Drew. It's been really interesting, and thanks for taking part in our Innovator video series.
Thank you so much.